Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the channel. We are here for a reaction video to Schaffrillas Productions' new Mario Kart Double Dash course ranking. I decided we had to bring this to the channel. You guys know we just posted our Mario Kart Double Dash course ranking a few days before he posted his, so I had to react to it. Our video, if you guys haven't watched it, will be linked in the description, and so will Schaffrillas Productions' video. That will also be linked in the descriptions. Go check it out. It's a really good video. I've seen a little bit of it so far. It's awesome.
Funding for
So,
is
without further ado,
Squarespace,
let's jump right into it. I want to see, does he share the same opinions that me and Hayden did, for these courses? Let's get into it. Because, I think there are so many great courses in the game. It's really hard to pick which are the best. And I don't really think there are any bad courses either, so we'll see.
Yet, but I can tell that I absolutely will by the time we get to that last video. Anyway, Mario Kart.
Oh man, that's a challenge. Doing all rankings for every Mario Kart game. You're a trooper for that. That's impressive.
I never grew up with this one, but I played a lot of it in college on my roommate's hacked Wii U. I mean, completely legal.
Oh man, dude, the roommate had a hacked Wii U. Look at the roommate. That's impressive right there.
The controls have their own unique feel compared to other Mario Karts.
They do.
The character-specific
The controls feel so good in this game, better than any Mario Kart game I've played.
Who is the most necessary character added to
Paratroopa is elite. My personal go-to. I'm using Paratroopa every time. You guys already know if you've seen our Mario Kart gameplay. I'm always using Paratroopa. He's too good.
But on the plus side, that means we don't have any bad retros to weigh down the overall quality of this game's track selection. I hope we don't run into any Mario Kart games in the future where that's a problem. Anyway, let's start
Mario Kart DS, man.
There fortunately aren't really any D tiers in this game.
Mixed feelings.
There's no tracks
Mixed
that I
feelings.
think are outright bad. But we do have a couple of C tiers, which are
so he has all the tracks ranked A through C tier. We didn't do tiers for all the tracks, but I feel like that's right, because like I said, me and Hayden didn't think that there's any bad courses.
Is so boring.
Dry Desert at last place. Wow. See, I like that tornado. I love that.
God, is there nothing else to enjoy about this one? Just looking at footage of it puts me to sleep. It only exists to be the token desert track.
Yeah, right.
Offering anything
and I'm not a big fan of desert tracks throughout the games. They're just not great. I mean,
biome in Mario Kart. There's no train.
I think we put it higher than some of the bottom tracks just because.
Also sucks, but that's another story. I got nothing.
I like the elements. It's just unique enough to where I don't know, and unique enough enemies and stuff to where we boosted it up a little bit.
Oh well, the course is still lame. Let's move.
I still don't love driving in the desert. That is a problem.
Oh boy, here we go. Sherbert Land.
No, I cannot. You know what? Old me would have 100% agreed with this ranking. Like, Sherbert Land is brutal. But as I've gotten older, I have learned to love Sherbert Land and respect it.
At least a lot more aesthetically appealing than Dry Desert.
Super appealing.
Incredibly endearing wintertime aesthetic and lovely music.
Looks amazing.
Man, this shit is slippery.
But see, like in that, like
when you combine that with
I would have put it at like 15 before because of the slippery, but that unique element makes it so much more difficult, and like I have to respect it for it. It's such a unique feel driving on Sherbert Land compared to every other course in the game, and that's where we had to put it decently high. I think we had it at number 8.
Exception of Baby Park. I feel like the most divisive track in this entire game is Wario Coliseum.
No.
I've seen rankings where it's at the top and ones where it's near the bottom. I've seen people who love it and are begging Nintendo to bring it back, as well as people who.
I mean, you guys already know we're on that bandwagon. Wario Coliseum is great. He puts it at 14. Oh no!
I wanted to make sure I considered every angle.
Okay, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Varying perspectives on this course into account. But I've gotta say, as much as I tried, I'm sorry, I don't really like this course. I initially found its steep difficulty curve compared to the other tracks to be annoying. But even after I got good and started winning races without falling off the edge, I still just found it kinda boring.
Come
The
on,
atmosphere
you're
here
driving
isn't
on like an
great. I
indoor
all the Wario
roller coaster
advertisements, but the track you're driving
park.
on
I mean,
feels
it's just
like a
wild.
lesser
It feels
version of
awesome
Waluigi.
driving on these,
It's got the
you know,
same cage
like the
aesthetic, but
steel
there
cage,
it's the
dude. Just you're
Here,
driving all over
Coliseum
this.
aspect doesn't factor into the track at all. It's just
Yeah, the
in
Coliseum, the Coliseum
The
aspect
turns aren't really
doesn't
that satisfying to pull off. The
fact
only real
in at
novel
all,
part
I
was
will
the
say,
big
but
ramp towards the end. Other than that, it's just kind of unmemorable.
I don't
My friends
know.
felt
I
the
think it's
same way
super
when we played
memorable.
this
The
course
huge
multiple
dome,
times,
like when I
just to
load
make sure
into
we
this
weren't
course and I
missing
see
anything.
that
It's not a
massive dome in the
bad
Coliseum,
course. I just
I'm
don't
like,
think
look
it's
at
a
that.
particularly
That's a
good
memorable
game.
image in
I
my
wouldn't mind if
mind
it came back.
from
I
playing
think
this
an
game,
updated
and I
version
feel like it
would
has to be
actually
for you
a
guys
real
too. Like
banger.
that.
But this original iteration
That I don't know.
just
I
isn't my
think it's
thing.
really fun driving on this super unique surface to drive on compared to most courses. I don't know. It feels fast. You have to be paying attention at every turn because you could fall off anywhere.
But I don't know.
I can understand how it's a polarizing track though, and some people don't like it. But Mario Circuit at 13. I mean, this is about right. Mario Circuit. There's just not a lot. Not a lot to it. I mean, it's the classic Mario. Classic Mario Circuit. You're not getting a whole lot. It's cool that you have the Goombas in there. And the Chain Chomp enemy, but not a whole lot. I mean, I can understand this being low. But I mean, we've disagreed a decent amount so far. Wario Coliseum and Sherbert Land both in our top 8. And Dino Jungle!
But I just kind of think it's alright. I was relatively underwhelmed when I first played it in 7, and I'm even less whelmed by its original iteration here.
Wow.
But it is pretty
I mean, we have a very different list than Schaffrillas Productions. Like, Dino Jungle, Wario Coliseum, I think we're both in our top 5 or 6, and then Sherbert Land was like number 8.
All you got is this one big blue dude.
I love the dinosaur in the middle, and I like how he's an enemy on the bottom level and on the top level. The bridges are great. The unique pass, the risk reward. That's such a difficult shortcut to hit, and it feels good when you are able to make it through that short bridge.
From the rest of the track layout to the atmosphere is just kind of okay.
Wow, you're gonna say the atmosphere is just okay? I think this is one of the coolest atmospheres in the entire game. Possibly, I think it might be my favorite atmosphere in the entire game. The volcanoes in the background, those trees, the dinosaur.
It's just a coincidence. Dinosaurs themselves are cool.
I mean, that's where I have to disagree. I think that's the coolest
Luigis Circuit.
overall look from the entire game.
It's the first course in the whole game,
Okay.
so it's probably gonna
I mean,
be
we had
really
Luigis
lame
Circuit pretty
and
low, too.
boring and-
But I think it does its job.
Oh my God, are we going the opposite direction as some of the other racers?
I love
Like,
going the
hindsight, it's
opposite
not
direction.
all
It's such a
that
cool
mind-blowing,
thing.
But this is the first course to ever implement racers going
Yeah,
in opposite
it
directions
is.
from each other, and the fact that this is the first course in the game really helps.
Yeah.
This is up there as one of the best starter courses in any Mario Kart
I mean,
game,
I
because it
think I can
sticks
get
out
behind
thanks
that
to the skill.
stance. I really think I
You can even
can.
get hit by items coming from the opposite
Yeah.
direction. That's
I
wild.
love the
And have you
interaction between the
seen some of
racers
the items in this game?
on the
'Cause,
high
yeah,
CCs
some of
when
them
you're
are
driving the other way.
whoppers.
Super
And is
cool.
that Luigi's A-rank mansion in the background? God, the GameCube era was so cool.
And that's
so
when we didn't
cohesive.
notice that when we
Obviously,
did our
this
ranking.
isn't
We
a
pointed out a
top-tier
lot of
course
other courses that had
overall,
stuff in the
but by
background, like
the standards
Mushroom
of
City.
beginner
You can see the
courses in
bridge.
Mario Kart games, it
Rainbow
definitely
Road.
is.
Many
Can't
other
believe
ones
Paris
too,
Promenade
Mario
stole this
Circuit, but
gimmick.
there's a
Yes,
lot
just
of
another
tracks that they
reason
have
why
such
France is
cool
cringe. No
and
offense to the
iconic
less than 1% of my
things
viewers.
in the background if you just
Would
look
rather,
around. Super cool.
I don't know. Have a beach day?
Ah, Peach Beach. Back in an era where cataquacks were thriving.
Dude, the
Before
cataquacks,
dog pies,
eliminate the
before Nintendo
cataquacks. I'm
wiped
sick of
out
them. There's a
the
reason
cataquacks.
these did not return in any Mario
It's a
Kart
lovely and calming beach
since.
that gives off
There is a
plenty of
reason
love and
for it.
sunshine vibes. And I love so many of its little details, like how you can see Daisy Cruiser in the background.
I mean, yes,
or
that's
how the
cool. We
awards
like that. A
ceremony
lot
and
of the
cutscene
courses
takes
have it,
place
though.
in this track,
I hate
or the
driving
thing
on this
that
course.
everyone mentions,
I hate
the
it.
completely pointless
Come
pipe course
on!
that
Like,
actually
what is
takes forever
that?
to go through. But ooh, it gives you a double item. That's cool, right?
What the useless pipe shortcut on this and Mushroom Bridge. Come on,
Entire series. As long as you just ignore the fact
It's
that
the
Mario
second
Kart
worst
is
track. I don't know. I think I'd rather drive on Dry
from
Desert
this
than
high
this.
up the
Peach Beach, I just
Oh,
cannot stand
Rainbow
driving on.
Road. For a while, I really hated this course, as most noobs do. I thought so many of its turns were
Rainbow
too sharp, the course
Road?
was too cheap and unfair.
What is it?
in my opinion.
What is this, like
Then
course
I finally
10?
started getting good, and I realized,
Rainbow Road
hey,
not even
this
in the
Rainbow
top
Road ain't too bad,
50% of
actually.
Mario
I wouldn't
Kart
call it
Double
a
Dash
top-tier
courses?
Rainbow Road. It doesn't quite hit the same
Blasphemy!
levels of Majesty.
Blasphemy!
64 Wii or
Come
something. It's
on!
nonetheless up there as a really good one. I still think there are parts of it that
Okay,
are
we
a
do have
little
to
unfair
remember.
Like at some points, I
He's
feel like
ranked.
the camera's
It's like this is a
zoomed in,
B
it's
tier
hard to tell
course
how
for
sharp
him.
the
Like,
turn
because
is
all the
to make
courses
on
he
it.
ranked
But for
pretty
the
highly.
most
But
part,
still,
it's a
how are you
tough
gonna
but
put? I know in my
satisfying
mind some of the
challenge.
courses he has ahead of
Music
this.
and aesthetic are both
Blasphemy.
gorgeous.
How?
The mushroom trampoline tunnel is really cool, and for some reason, always reminded me of McDonald's play places. I don't know why. I think my brain's just being weird.
That's kinda
and
funny.
you can see Mushroom City below you. That's epic. Oh, and
Yeah.
stars can rain down on the track, and you can actually
The
use
music
them.
is
This game
iconic.
So cool. Yeah, it's a more than worthy entry to the Rainbow Road canon. Not an all-time favorite for me. but
Wow,
still
I mean,
really special.
I just.
All right.
I mean, he didn't really
halfway
say
through the list, so
about
now it's
too
time
many
to take a
things
break
that
and check out battle
he
modes
didn't
courses.
like it.
Double Dash is a pretty fun battle mode to
He
admit,
didn't
but
really
pretty solid
give
roster,
too many
6
reasons
courses
why
to
he
pick
didn't
from.
like that. So I mean, I'm just gonna have to see
I went back
why
and
he's
forth with
putting
my
a
third,
course
fourth,
like
and fifth
Mushroom
pick,
Bridge
because they're all
and
almost
Mushroom
equally
City
strong.
above
And
Rainbow
my
Road
first and
because
second
that blows
picks,
my
while
mind.
easy to name, aren't too far off from the rest of the courses quality-wise.
The
only
battle
real dud
courses
in
are
this
so
mode,
good.
in my opinion, is Tilt-A-Kart. Wow, it tilts. How amazing. Yeah,
It's chaotic.
barren layout and pretty annoying gimmick kind of dragged this one down for me. It's not
I
awful,
know.
but it's absolutely
Tilt-A-Kart
never my
is
first.
pretty.
Props for calling back to the Mario
I don't know.
Sunshine
It's
Bolt.
definitely like not my
Aesthetic, though.
favorite
Again,
battle
these
course, but
next
it's just so
three are
chaotic and
basically
random,
tied,
especially
and
if you're
I could
playing
see
with 4
myself
players.
flip-flopping between
It's
them
just
tomorrow.
it's
With that
ridiculous.
said, next is GameCube. It's also barren and rather small, but that
Yep.
makes for a fun, hectic, enclosed cage match.
I
where
like
there's
this little
nowhere to
bonus. You know,
run
we
and
didn't
nowhere to
rank
hide.
the
Plus, idea
battle
of battling
courses.
on
If you guys
top of the
want
actual
us
console
to rank
itself
the
that's
battle
floating through
courses,
space for
let us
some
know
bizarre
in the
reason
comments.
is a really fun
We
one.
may have to
I
bring that to
dig
the
this
channel.
course.
May
Number
have to.
4, Cookie Land. I didn't like it on Wii since it was too small and cramped. But
Yeah,
since
this
that's how
on
most of
Wii
the battle
never
courses
worked,
are in
man.
Double
I think
Dash,
that's
it
what
fits
turned me
in
off
here
to
a lot
Cookie Land.
better.
Because ever
It's a
since
lot
I've gotten
more
back to
enjoyable.
play Double
Nice
Dash, I've
Yoshis
really
cookie
enjoyed
esque
Cookie Land.
aesthetic with
But I remember that
delicious
on
barriers
Wii, and I
a lot
just
of
I
tight
could not
corridors
stand
that
it.
make for fun chaos. Number 3,
Block City. I love me some Block
Course
City.
younger, more aggressive cousin with a plethora
Block
of routes
City's
and
so
dead
good.
ends, perfect for item pelting.
Yes.
Looks a bit standard from the outset, but it's a
And that's what we
surprise
want
banger.
in
Number
battle
2,
mode,
Luigi's
is item
Mansion.
pelting. Luigi
While
Mansion,
small
though,
battle courses are fun,
makes
it's
perfect
nice to have
sense.
one with some breathing room for a change. Tons of layers and places to hide.
Yep.
With a great aesthetic that sneaks in a ton of references to the portrait ghosts from Luigi's Mansion.
Yep.
Something that the Mario Kart 8 version took out.
Wow,
SMH
dude,
ahead.
that looks
Oh,
that looks
well, the
beautiful. I
original's
hadn't
got a
seen
great
Luigi's
aesthetic,
Mansion in Mario
great
Kart 8.
layout,
That looked
and
beautiful.
Overall, it's a true banger, but not as much as number 1, Pipe.
Yes, Pipe
Oh,
Plaza,
God,
baby.
what a cool gimmick.
Again,
Being able to pop
maybe
in
we'll
and
create
out
a
of
video
pipes to
of
shake
our
other players off your tail.
ranking
That,
of the battle
combined with
courses.
utilizing
Pipe
the two
Plaza is
layers of this course
probably
that are
number
incredibly
1.
easy
I
to switch
love
between,
Pipe
make
Plaza.
this the easy standout battle course
You
of
know,
the game.
me. I love
Overall,
dropping the
super
bananas
fun,
or the fake
hectic
item
as hell
boxes
mode with
right
5
after the
rad
pipe,
courses
so where they
and
can't avoid
Tilt-A-Kart
it.
to pick from.
So good.
Anyway, time for a word from our sponsor, Squarespace. The best
Squarespace?
place to make a website
Sponsor?
on why Paratroopa is the greatest character in Mario Kart.
Why is
history.
there 20
Maybe you have to
paratroopers on the
use Squarespace
screen?
to make a
What is
Paratroopa website
happening?
Nintendo will finally bring him
What
back.
is this, some mod?
Will be achieved yet
What
again.
game is this?
Squarespace
Is that
a
like Mario
fantastic,
Tennis on the
intuitive,
Switch?
online
What
website
is
builder
this?
that allows you to create
Paratroopers
beautiful
all over the
websites for your
place. Dude,
business
Squarespace,
or
shout out
personal hobby.
Squarespace for the
Present your work
sponsor.
using
I'm not
Squarespace's
sponsored, but
professional
apparently he
portfolio
is,
designs.
so.
Display projects in customizable galleries
Dude,
and
this
add
is
password-protected
quite
pages
nice
to
right
share
here. We're
private
just gonna
works
have to-
with clients. You can even present your videos from YouTube,
You know,
Vimeo, and Animoto
just
on your
completely
Squarespace
respect
site. Add an image
Schaffrillas
overlay to your
Productions
video
here.
to improve
We're
your
just gonna let
website
the
load speed
Squarespace
by
ad
waiting
roll,
to embed
you
video
know?
players until
Maybe
playback
you won't want
starts.
Squarespace, and
Every
again, you
design
can go to his
automatically
video. I'm
includes a
assuming
unique
he's got a
mobile
link in the
presence that matches
description
the overall
for
style of your
Squarespace.
website.
Go
So your
check it
content
out.
will look great on every device, every time. And if you don't want that, you can always disable the mobile view
This
from
is-
Website
okay,
Manager.
this is a little bit
Buying
longer than I
domain from
thought.
Squarespace is so simple because there are no hidden
I
fees
thought
or
it'd be
price
done by
hikes.
now. I
Each
just
domain
gotta-
comes with an
I just
ad-free
gotta sip
parking
on my,
page and free WHOIS
water
privacy
here.
on eligible domains. Squarespace sells over 200 top-level domains, so you can find the perfect name for your website.
That's some-
Choose a
that's some
URL that
ASMR
ends in
for you all right
.com,
there.
.net, .org,
I had
or
to.
you can always get a more
This
specific
is still
one like
going. Oh
.art
my
if you
goodness.
can.
I mean,
If
should
you're
I be?
ready to share
Come on,
your
I should have
passion to
fast
promote
forwarded
your
this at
business
this
with the
point.
rest
Oh
of the
my
world,
goodness.
Head to squarespace.com
This is
for a free
long.
trial. And when you're ready to launch,
Are we
go
not
to
done with this yet?
squarespace.com/Schaffrillas to save 10%
Wow,
off
there's
your
the
first
code,
purchase
guys.
of
If
a
you
website
guys
or
click the link, playing.
domain.
Use that code. You'll save some money if you really want to check out Squarespace. But wow, that was a very long ad.
Yoshi Circuit.
What is this?
One of
What are you
God's
talking about? The
greatest gifts.
IRS? What is happening? Yoshi Circuit. Dude, that looks amazing. I hadn't seen Yoshi Circuit. Guys,
Yeah, okay, it's a Yoshi
I
outline,
recently got a
so
Switch.
what?
Like,
But
I'm
after
going to be playing some
reacquainting
Mario Kart
myself
8,
with
but I
the
hadn't seen that. That looked
OG
amazing
Yoshi.
with the little
I
waterfall
get it
coming
now.
down. Oh
There's
my
just this
goodness.
undeniable charm
Mario
to the
Kart
original
8 is just
Luigi
such a beautiful
course
game.
that was never really replicated in either of its
But
remakes.
he has
Yeah,
Yoshi Circuit just a
forget the
little
tunnel
bit above
shortcut. That's a
where
shame
we
'cause
had
it
it.
is
I
really
mean,
cool. But there's
you
also
know,
the overall
I think if you guys
aesthetic,
watched
the
our video, you
colors,
guys will
the
know that we had some
on-point
true
theming. I mean,
top
there's a
tier
damn
analysis of
Yoshi
Yoshi
copter in this
Circuit.
course floating around in the background.
I
Helicopters
know
are
the
already,
viewers
like,
loved
the coolest thing
the
ever,
analysis
but then
on
you get a
Yoshi Circuit
Yoshi
from us
version of a
was just
helicopter, and it's
the
like,
absolute
come
best. So
on!
there's
They
nothing
really
he can
just
really
threw
say
in a
about it.
Yoshi's
So
Island reference like it
that
was
we haven't
nothing.
said
Good
already
for
about
them.
the course.
I don't know. Between all the shortcuts, Yoshi signs, fun turns, and the vibrant circuit theme that fits this course even better than it did for the Luigi and Mario circuits, I think you got a real surprise standout here. Easily one of the best circuit courses
little
in
surprise
the whole
standout.
series,
Okay.
and one where its fan favorite
Look,
status
that image,
is
that
totally
image right
justified
there.
in my eyes.
All you need to know about Yoshi Circuit.
The bridge? Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh. We're getting an ad! Oh, tragic. Dude, this is classic. So not only do we get an ad while watching this video, what other ad are you going to get besides the ad? BK, have it your way. Like, of course that's going to be the ad. Guys, if you guys are into sports, you guys know after some, you know, when your team just goes down in the big game, then you hit the commercials. For what's the first commercial to pop up? The BK commercial. And it makes you want to tear your eyes out. It makes you want to just punch the TV. Of course, it would be the ad that I get while watching this video. He's talking about that trick. That ramp on the shortcut on the bridge ain't even a shortcut, and it's just it's impossible.
I really got to admire how enduring and iconic this shortcut is. Every time I race
It's just
through
impossible.
Here, I'm always tempted to try
But this is
it
way
all,
too high for
but
Mushroom
I either
Bridge.
don't risk it or utterly fail in increasingly embarrassing fashion. Anyway, yeah,
Like-
lovely course. Shout out to Mario Kart DS.
It seems
for
like he was
dedicating
just
one
making
of
jokes and
entirely
memes about
taking
this course.
shortcut.
How did this course get ranked number 7 on his tier list? Seems like he was just memeing on the
Bowser's
course.
Castle has got
This is
to
a
be
good
one of the most
spot. I think this is where we
well-rounded
agree.
ones in the series.
I think
That's
Bowser
not even
Castle, that's
major to
exactly
stand
where
out
we
from
put
its
Bowser Castle,
contemporaries,
rank
but it's
6.
nonetheless the perfect template for what a Bowser's Castle track should be.
Yep.
Sharp turns,
Yep.
fire bars, delightfully ominous music, plus the first ever giant mechanical Bowser
Dude, that
statue.
Bowser's
Its
amazing.
implementation here is
Best
pretty
part of the
quaint
course.
compared
Look at
to
that, he
the
can't take the
GT,
shortcut.
But still, you gotta show some respect
Whoa.
for the originator of this common castle trope.
Yeah, now they
Overall,
made it a
despite its
staple.
relative
It started
simplicity,
with
I'd
Double
probably have to call
Dash.
this one of my favorite
For all you
Bowser's
youngins
castles in
out
the
there, it
whole
started
series.
with Double
It's just
Dash.
very satisfying to drive on, and I wish Nintendo would start bringing these creepy castles back already. Like, what are they waiting for?
SpongeBob, how long you gonna stay in your little fantasy world?
I absolutely love it when Mario Kart.
That's a
goes
great course.
wild
I love
on the
Waluigi
course
Pinball from
Shopping
DS.
mall,
Such a great
airport,
course.
Giant pinball machine. No one in their right mind would ever drive on one of these, but that's why they're so creative and cool. Double Dash, of course, has a nutty race course
Yeah,
idea of its
Daisy
own.
Cruiser.
Daisy
Little
Cruiser.
high for me on
Incredibly
Daisy Cruiser, but
creative and fun
you know,
track where you
Hayden
got
brought
shifting
Daisy
tables,
Cruiser down a little
life
bit further than
preservers,
me.
the
I think
pool
I like
since
Daisy
this ain't
Cruiser
seven,
more
cars
than
can't
Hayden.
swim yet,
And so like if it was
idiot.
just
All
my
you
tier
take in
list,
the
you would have
beautiful
seen Daisy
tropical
Cruiser bumped
atmosphere.
up a little
You can
bit.
even
But
fall down to the brig and get a double light
so
bar.
I mean,
How
I
empty.
respect this
Overall,
ranking. Show
a
Daisy
lovely
Cruiser
and
love.
Incredibly memorable course that easily sticks out as one of the best in the whole.
Look at these
game.
mods
For
where they
being
just have
Daisy's first
all
ever
Daisy
course,
characters.
she
I don't know how they're
really
doing that.
knocked it out of the park. I just hope the other racers don't get seasick or carsick
Look-
easily, because that sounds like hell.
That would not be good.
Mushroom City, baby.
Come on!
So easy to love. The vibes are immaculate, with the branching paths perfectly reinforcing the idea that you're in a real city. You missed this first right turn? That's okay. Just go straight and then turn right on
Okay,
the
now
next
that's a
street.
fair
like
point.
a real city. Oh, no way. That's why it's called Mushroom City. I get it now. There's a neat shortcut, more cars and wiggler
I
bugs
mean,
to dodge. It's
that's a
all great
fair
stuff. I
point.
think my favorite
They
part of
it's
this course is
realistic
how
to a
alive it
city,
feels, especially
but
with how
still,
open the
I
middle
st-
section
you know,
is
I
with its
want them to
multiple
be
routes.
like I want the
It's less
Daisy
like a
cruise
race
ship
course
to
and more
be
like a real,
realistic to
authentic
like the
place
cruise
you just
ship,
happen to
but
be vibing
it still
through.
needs to have
It's
fun
such a
elements,
pity
and
that
it's not
much like
fun.
the
The
Luigi
alternate
Highway,
paths
we
on this
probably
course
won't
are
get this
not
exclusive
fun.
pass since
I
we
just
already
don't
have
think that they're
abundance of
fun.
city courses in there.
I think you could have still
Man,
made
am
it
I
feel
dying
like
for
a
this
city
course to
with
make
the
its triumphant
alternate
comeback. Such a
roads
joyous,
and
cool
still
nighttime drive,
able to make it
and
actually
easily
more
sticks
fun
out
and
as one of my favorites to
strategic
play in the
on
whole
where to
game.
drive.
I've been in a few
I don't know.
real
That's just
wars.
way too high for
This
me.
one is actually the most
Way
terrifying.
too high. You guys know Mushroom City. That is way
13
too
courses
high.
that took months to design, build, and playtest, lost to an oval. Baby Park is Satan's greatest gift to mankind. A track that
Yes,
embodies sheer
Baby
chaos
Park, where
more
it
than
should be.
any
If
other
you don't
Mario
have
Kart
Baby
course
Park in like
before
your
or
top
after.
3,
This course
what are we
can
doing?
and will
I'll maybe
break
accept
you,
top
testing
5,
the
but how
limits
is
of
it
your
not?
sanity as you find
you know,
yourself pummeled with the game's large selection
so good.
of comically oversized items.
I mean, I guess
Bowser
maybe it's not for
shells,
some people, but
fireballs, chain
it's
chomps,
look at
giant
this.
banana peels,
What are
you
these
name it.
mods?
All of these and more as you try and navigate this tiny little oval
It's so
without
good.
getting obliterated and sent all the way
It's
back
so
to last
good.
place. All as the most maddening music track
Yeah.
Mario Kart has ever concocted.
Yes,
rings
the
in your
music for
ears.
Baby Park
Everything
just gets you
you
going.
school
It just
gamers have
stresses you
heard
out.
about
It's,
the original iteration of this infamous course are true. It absolutely stands as the most chaotic,
Yes.
undeniably evil
Yes.
creation in Mario Kart history. The fact that they had the gall to just drop this into the roster as if it was just any old course truly
but that's
astounds
what
me.
we need.
It's
that
an
you know, I
experience
want
like
I think I said
nothing
this in our video. Like we
or
want
the
the Mario
series for
each
that
Mario
matter.
Kart course to
And
feel like
I
a completely
fucking
unique
love it for
experience.
that.
And when you
No
have a
other
course
course
that
brings me such a
plays like
delectable
no other course, where it's
combination
just
of sheer rage
complete
and
chaos all
euphoric
throughout,
joy.
it's
Whether I
awesome.
win or
Obviously,
get
it would
pummeled by
suck if
items or
every
find
single
myself
course was
coming
like that, because then
last,
it wouldn't
I
feel
just can't help
special
but
and you'd
laugh
get
in
super
an
annoyed
eerily
by it.
similar manner to
But to
Walter
have one or
White
two of
in
these,
Scroll
oh,
Space.
it's just so
I
good.
can't thank the developers enough for giving us this unconventional, unbelievable, unexpected banger of a course. It changed my life, and if you play this game, it will change yours too. Whether that be for the better or for the worse,
Yeah, dude, who knows?
remains to be seen.
What do you want?
Another ad, dude.
What a job
Tragic.
that I don't hate.
Need the YouTube Premium.
Even without the half
Ooh, okay, Waluigi Stadium. We had Waluigi Stadium very high as well. Respect.
Courses there is.
Gotta show
It
this some
nails
love.
the killer extreme sports atmosphere that Wario Coliseum was kind of.
Oh, this is a course where Hayden likes this
and an
one a little bit more than I do.
absolutely
I mean,
electric
I still
feeling of
really
satisfaction
enjoy
to
this
nail
course,
each
but
turn
if
and
it, again,
leave
if it
your
was just
rivals
my
in the
tier list, you
dust.
probably would have seen
Plus,
a hint
even though this
lower.
has no effect on my ranking, I think it's pretty cool how this was the only course in the game to have an ultra shortcut for over a decade. It kind of
Yeah.
unintentionally fits in with Waluigi's wacky cheater nature. Overall, it's wild
Fair
how
little
the
point.
iteration of this course that's clearly inferior to its Wii counterpart, as well as being inferior to the amazing 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, I've
version
seen
that
I've
totally
seen
didn't come
Waluigi
out
Stadium
as I
on
was
8.
editing this.
Looks
Still manages
awesome.
to be one of the
Super cool track.
absolute best courses in Double Dash. But there's one more.
Oh,
that's
what do we got at this? I haven't been paying full attention. I don't know what this is.
Whoa, what
Oh,
a shot.
of
It's
course,
my
dude.
favorite
How could I
retro course
forget?
for Wii.
Our
Who
number
could've
one
guessed it
course,
would
dude.
top this list
DK
too?
Mountain.
DK
Shout
Mountain
out,
isn't the
DK
flashiest
Mountain.
course
It
out
is the
there, and
best.
It doesn't really look too special at a first glance, but it is one of those courses that when you're playing it, you just get it, you know?
Yeah.
Tight turns, boulders to dodge,
Yeah.
an overwhelming sense of adventure and joy, good shortcut opportunities if you're bold enough, and
Yeah.
that godforsaken, evil as all hell bridge.
The bridge.
Just
Oh,
pray there's no Bowser
yes.
shells or
You better
Big
pray,
Banana
because you
Peels.
can't. They're
When
unavoidable.
you take it all in,
You will
it
get
becomes
hit.
incredibly clear that this course is way more than the sum of its parts. It's a thrill ride from
Yep.
start to finish, consisting of so many elements that make Mario Kart courses great. And it also helps that unlike Waluigi Stadium, it doesn't exist in the shadow of a future remake. The original is pretty on par with the Wii iteration. A couple extra ramps and half pipes don't really make that much of a difference here. And the
Yeah.
tour version just
The
looks kinda
Waluigi
whatever.
Stadium definitely gets
The original
more of a
DK
bump than
Mountain
DK Mountain does on
absolutely
Wii.
stands tall as the true peak of Mario Kart Double Dash's courses. Anyway, that's about it. Next time, I might rank Super Mario Kart just to get it out
Very,
of the way. Or maybe I'll do
very,
64
very
if I feel
interesting
like having
video.
fun
So
instead.
that is it, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Once again, this video will be linked in the description, and then me and Hayden's Mario Kart course tier list or ranking will also be linked in the description. But definitely go show this video some love as well. Super good editing, really cool video. We did have quite a few differences. I'd say the biggest ones being Mushroom City and Mushroom Bridge being ranked super high on his tier list. And we had those near the bottom, along with he had Sherbert Land, Dino Jungle, and Wario Coliseum, all very low, and those were pretty high for us. But if you guys want the full tier list, you guys can maybe you're like, oh, I want to know what your reasoning is for why Dino Jungle was ranked super high or Mushroom Bridge was not. again, go check out our course ranking in the description. You can get another perspective, compare the two. Let me know what you think of Schaffrillas Productions here, his tier list. Definitely let me know what you think of that ranking. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Road to 300 subs. We'd love for you to be a part of it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.